One more period of hockey. Dr. Steve and A.J. Lichterman bringing you Rice Memorial Knights hockey. Not a lot of hockey was played by the Knights in the second period, but Gilmour sure came out firing.
Yeah, Gilmour was off to a hot start there in the second, and they finished just as strong. 5-1 now, and it was 1-1 going into that period.
Utanen leans in and wins the draw. Gagne sends it back to the D. Van Mullen crosses the red line, puts it off Lamberg's skate, and it bounces into the Gilmour zone. Almost a pick by Utanen, using that speed to step into the passing lane. Speaking of speed, wow! Liam Clark putting on a burst for Gilmour, got around the D, who kept him wide enough to keep the puck out of the goal mouth. Clark again to the high slot. Gilmour working on the forecheck, gets it to the point man, who sent that one way over the crossbar. Picked up by Lamberg and cleared. Gilmour picks that one up, puts it right on the stick of Van Mullen, who sends it across to Shedlovsky. Into the middle of the ice, tipped up and over the red line by Gagne as Olivas' line spills onto the ice. Olivas and Louis Ruel join Van Mullen and Dennis Valenta. Stumbling for a second is Shedlovsky. Got it to Louis, who got buried, and the penalty coming up on Gilmour. We'll talk about that one in a second. Over to Olivas, Valenta to Olivas to the back of the net. Rice tallies the first goal of the third.
You know, mistakes happen, and Olivas puts one in the back of the net there.
Delayed penalty. Did that look like a penalty to you?
Oh, 100%. Ruel was falling over, I believe, and 13 just went right after his head, and you can't do that here.
Looked like a headshot to you. All right. Well, the penalty is erased with the goal. Once again, Valenta. Outlet pass to Olivas, and he found an opening around Shaquille O'Bars. Rice has a little life. Utanen wins another draw. Carson sends it on net. Bars kicks it off to the side wall, and Rice is on their horse. Gilmour trying to work it up the far wall. Picked up by Utanen, sent in on goal again. Lambrecht picks it up. Steven Seuss spins around, gets knocked off the puck. Gilmour working the far wall breakout. Troy Carson on his horse. Carson in a foot race with the Gilmour forward. Carson gets it up to DeBlaw. DeBlaw to the neutral zone. Gilmour has to tag up, so they send it deep. Furland watches it bounce behind him, and Carson's in a battle in the corner. Carson fell down right on the puck, was able to get up, and Rice has control. Steven Seuss had the puck for a second, skated over the top of it. Fortunately, Rice got it back. DeBlois with a nice defensive play sends it out of the zone. The Hungarian hammer, Pagatsky, sends it down into the corner where Seuss picks it up. Seuss turned on his speed. Gilmour can't get it out. Altillo keeps it in. Seuss to Altillo to the net. Shot it wide. Might have been tipped en route. Van Mullen out. Keeps it deep. Gilmour working the breakout as Rice works a change. Altillo had his pass knocked down by Gilmour. Tried to hit a streaking Simone Ruel, who would have gone right in on net, but to no avail. Gilmour now on the near wall. Rice getting physical. That goal by Oliva sparked a little energy for the boys in green. Up and out it goes, and Rice has a little spring in their step.
Yeah, that goal definitely helped Rice out with some energy here. Nice pass over and finish by Olivas.
15-17 remaining in the game. Rice has clawed its way back to 5-2. Gilmour still with a commanding lead, but this is getting interesting.
Yeah, you know, with the energy that's been gathered here, I could definitely see Rice making a push.
Utanen wins another draw. He's coming in. Wrap around in the front of the net. Oh, Rice thought it was in for a second. Utanen and Lamberg working a 1-2 punch, swarming. Utanen to the point toward the front of the net. Tipped up and wide by Gagne. Utanen again to the point. Callum Shea stepped that one in, traded spaces with one of the forwards. I can't see who's getting buried on the far wall, but Gagne comes out with the puck. Rice working well in front of the net. The forecheck hot with this line. Uten sets up in front. Gagne, I'm sorry, that's Lamberg. Lamberg put it to the far corner. Looked like one of the Rice players got held up. Gagne sends it to Shea. That was Callum Shea to Gagne. Gagne had Uten in for a second. Got it to Uten with a big swing in the goal bars. Rises to the occasion for Gilmour. 14 minutes remaining in the game. Gilmour finally clears their zone as they're coming in on Shidlovsky. Shidlovsky made the player bounce out just far enough for Lamberg to pick up the puck, and here he comes over the red line to Louis Ruel. Olivas trailing the play. Ruel gets it in on net. Olivas put another one, a rebound off the goaltender. Another rebound. DeBlois put one off one of the defensemen. Everybody's swarming. Valenta finally gets onto the ice. Olivas looked like he was going to take a shot. Got his stick lifted. Carson put it in for a bars. Turned that one away. Another shot on net. The forecheck is working for this line. Here comes Gilmour on counterpunch. DeBlois got in the man's way and rides him into the corner where Carson meets both of them. Olivas takes up the defensive spot on the post and a penalty coming. I'm assuming it's on Rice because Gilmour has the puck. Touch up by DeBlois. Boy, in that kind of scrum, I don't know how any one penalty can be found, but the referee about to give the signal here. Roughing is the call on DeBlois.
Yeah, whether or not that's a weak call, we'll leave up to everyone else, but I think you could have for a few of our opinions.
I think I know what your opinion is, AJ.
Oh.
In that kind of scrum, it's tough because everyone's pushing and shoving, punching and elbowing, but DeBlois sits down and Rice is on the penalty kill. 13-12 remaining. Gilmour with a 5-2 lead, but Rice with some energy mounting a comeback. Altillo tries to get it out. Gilmour knocked it down. Gagne tried to get it out. Gilmour knocked it down. Van Mullen now riding a man behind the net. Gilmour point blank in front. Ferland just made 3 incredible saves as Gilmour working the power play as well as they have all game. Rice had a couple opportunities to clear, but Gilmour is so quick with their hands and their sticks. They're now working the perimeter, working behind the net, now on the near wall. Sends it around behind Altillo, pinches a man off. Nobody home for Rice. Gagne glides over to the corner. Van Mullen has the puck, rides it up on the shelf, but not out. Kept in by the far point man for Gilmour. Now behind the net, Rice setting up, making sure there's nobody wide open in front. They do well to close down the passing lanes, and Gilmour sends it into open ice. Lamberg is on the ice, meets his man. Rice in a 2x2 configuration to stop this power play. 54 seconds to go on the PK for Rice. DeBlois 2 minutes for roughing. Into the slot, Ferland sniffed that one out. He had perfect position on the shot. Now Gilmour working behind the net again. Forward to forward. Nice play by Van Mullen as he put the man into the corner, and that freed the puck up to get cleared. Fresh legs on the ice for Rice. Shidlovsky comes out with Carson. Louis Riel is out. We'll see who replaces Gagne. It's Uten. Gilmour has 20 seconds remaining on their power play and can't get it past Uten. He knocks down that pass. Gilmour picks up the loose puck. D-to-D on the blue line. Skips over number 5 stick. That's Vincent Stafford. He picked up. Now decked by Ruel. To the far half wall. Looking. Ferland turns that one away and the penalty is over. DeBlois onto the bench. Olivas onto the ice. Olivas chopped that one over to the wall, kept it out of harm's way, tried to chop it past Gilmour. They knocked it down. They still have possession of the puck. Looks like Rice is still in a penalty kill configuration. Ferland, another 2 saves. Point blank, Olivas now working the puck out of the scrum, gets it to Shidlovsky, who finally ices the thing just to get it out of the zone.
That's the right play there. Long shift, and you got to get it out. USA hockey rules, so you can change on icing, and that's great awareness.
So Rice is able to get 10 fresh legs onto the ice. Gagne will center the line. He's got Simon Ruel and Steven Seuss out with him as wingers. Logan Lambrecht and DeBlois on the blue line. Speaking of Lambrecht, he skates the puck forward and dumps it in. Seuss on the far side gets it behind the net to Gagne. Gagne chasing it down, gets it to DeBlois on the near point. DeBlois back behind the net. Seuss got smashed. Keeps his feet, keeps the puck, gets it to Gagne. Gagne to Seuss. Seuss looking out front, gets it to the far point. That one is smacked away by Gilmour. Dangerous for Callum Shea. He's able to run it back down. Threw it off the back of Seuss's skates and right onto the stick. Bad puck luck for Rice as Gilmour took it into the zone. DeBlois gets dumped. Lambrecht ended up with the puck, sent it up in the air where Gagne pulled it down. And he's on the rush with Seuss and Shea. Put it a little bit behind Shea. Shea gets it back to the front of the net. Tried to hit Gagne, but Gilmour knocked it down. Seuss in the slot. Throws a weak shot wide. Gilmour runs it down on the back wall and working the breakout on the far side. Here they come. Shea stops his man, stands him up at the red line, and Van Mullen picks up the puck. We're under 10 minutes to go in the game, 9:33 remaining. Seuss threw a pass through the neutral zone. Rice is on a change, a little disorganization. The Hungarian Hammer back onto the ice. Pakadzdi. Well, the lines will complete the change, but AJ, that was a whole lot of movement.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of errant passes and a lot of back and forth of missing opportunities, it looks like.
Well, ultimately, the puck goes all the way back into the Gilmour zone. Pakadzdi wins the puck into the neutral zone. Rice now a little bit of trouble with the defenseman. Here comes Gilmour. Fortunately, the Gilmour man lost his feet. However, William Ferland had an equipment issue that he was working on, and the referees didn't see it.
Yeah, that's dangerous there. If that player gets in tight and shoots that puck without Ferland's helmet on, that could not be good.
Yeah, Ferland took his hat and face mask off. He's working on one of the straps. It either came loose or broke.
Yeah, he seemed as confused as I was when the ref dropped that puck.
Referees usually check with both goalies before they drop. Ferland made no bones about it. He has his gloves on the net, and he had his hat in his hand. Ref's getting emphatic with where the puck is going to drop. The Hungarian Hammer is arguing it should come outside of the zone because that's where the whistle blew. Now Coach Vickers is getting on to the referees, and he's coming over to talk.
The referees look a little confused here. I don't think they quite know the rule.
Well, Rice did have the puck outside of the zone when the whistle blew.
Well, and on top of that, the time was erased from that last little rush, and with all the yelling, it doesn't seem like much is going to happen.
Well, after all that, there's not a lot of times where the referee admits they made a mistake.
No, not too many.
All right, Rice wins the puck. Van Mullen turns with it, and here he comes. Kicks it up to his stick. Gilmour intercepts. Now they're working a breakout on the other side. Far wall, skates it in, slides it in. Delayed penalty, I think, coming on Gilmour. Referee has his arm in the air. Pakadzdi checks the referee and checks to see where the forwards are. Ferland makes his way to the bench, and Utanen jumps over, but in the meantime, it's touched up.
Yeah, that'll be a power play for Rice. Either slash or interference. Looks like slash on the Gilmour captain there. No,
so Hunter Fedorlov to the bench. 2 minutes for slashing, and Rice will have the man advantage with 8:39 remaining in the game.
Yeah, this is a big power play here. If you can put one into the net, it's a new game. Well, almost.
Gagne wins the puck. Valenta tried to tip that one in front. It got sent in by Lamberg. Good execution by Rice. It didn't go in. Another good pass out front. Valenta with another point-blank scoring opportunity. Gilmour able to clear the puck. Lamberg goes back to collect it and gets his boys all assembled. Here we go. Breakout near side to Blois. DeBlois back to Lamberg. Lamberg does a spin move. Everyone waiting on the blue line. Lamberg to DeBlois. Open ice. DeBlois checks where everybody is located and sends it deep. Gilmour gets it out. An errant pinch, and Gilmour's going to have a one-on-one shorty. Well, it was 2-on-1, and they hit the post. You could hear the puck ring off. Rice got beat at the blue line. Gilmour came down. One pass was mishandled, and that little beat was all Rice needed to close the gap. Whistle on the far side with 1 minute remaining. Coach Vickers going to put the second unit out there.
Yeah, a little disappointing. The first unit couldn't get much going, but it was a great chance by Gilmour, and the ring of the post had to be Ferland's favorite sound right there.
Indeed. Gilmour already has one shorthanded goal today. They win that draw. Can't get it into the net as that one gets tipped en route by Logan Lambrecht. A lot going on. I think the net came off, or
I
hand
believe
pass?
that's a hand pass. Yeah.
Hand pass it is. Okay. So we're going to face it off again.
It should be out of the zone.
It should be in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
We'll see if Coach Vickers agrees with the referee's placement. 7:30 remaining in the game. 51 seconds remain on the power play. Olivas' second power play unit is out. He's got Louis Ruel and Logan Lambrecht with him. Gilmour takes that puck away, and Altio puts a man on his wallet. Altio with a little hammering of his own. Lambrecht deep in the zone. Ruel runs it down. Olivas comes to the far slot. Battle ensues behind the net. Lambrecht trying to pull it out. Ruel trying to pull it out. Gilmour ends up pulling it out. All the way down the ice, that's going on net. Ferland makes sure it doesn't get any further and sends it into the neutral zone. Nice pass by Ferland to Logan Lambrecht. Lambrecht sends it around behind the net. Olivas bird dogging in. Gilmour had the angle of time and space. To the front of the net, Carson can't connect. Oh, that puck looked like it was just on a tee for Carson to put into the net. I don't know if it swung over the top or if he got his stick lifted. But Rice is about to go to the penalty box.
Yeah, that should be a hook.
Yeah, it is a hook.
Pretty clear right from behind. Louis trying to get on the back check and just didn't get the extra step in.
The penalty had elapsed, so the teams were 5 aside when the penalty occurred. Ruel to the penalty box for 2 minutes, hooking. 6:38 remaining in the game. Gilmour on the power play can't connect with a near point man. It dribbles into the neutral zone. Gilmour's going to tee it up and do it again. Rimming it around behind the net to the near side half wall. The Hungarian hammer is out. Shidlovsky is out. Monty Wood is out. And Troy Carson. That's not Carson. That's Callum Shea. My mistake. 12 and 13 looking close enough that I couldn't see the difference. Shidlovsky planted a guy on the ground at the blue line, and he's going to have a 2-on-1 opportunity. Shidlovsky and Wood coming in 2-on-1. Shidlovsky with a long shot turned away by Bars. And now they've got to run on the back check because here comes Gilmour. Gilmour breaks into the zone and broken up by Shea. Callum Shea with a nifty stick. Altio gets off his knees, gets dumped onto his knees, tries to shag a little time. Gilmour to the center of the ice at the blue line. High slot, can't get around Altio. Puts it off of Ferland. Altio clears the puck. 5:25 remaining in the game. Rice doing their best to keep this one close. 5-2 in favor of Gilmour. Rice has scored the last goal and hopefully will score the next. Van Mullen picks up the puck. 30 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Gilmour swinging it near side, half wall to the middle of the ice at the blue line. Took a look, saw nothing but Gagne, pulled it back. Same thing happened again. Gagne, quick feed on the penalty kill. It goes behind the net. Van Mullenberg dogging with Altio. Bad angle to the slot. Had the back door open for a second, but the puck caromed off Nathan Dowling's blade and up into the netting. A little pushing and shoving now as Dowling went after Ferland and Van Mullen took exception.
Yeah, this is one of those situations. The ref turned his back and wasn't paying attention and definitely missed a cross check right there. There's been a few of those today, and you just got to hope for better tomorrow.
Just like in the World Wrestling Federation, when the ref turns his back, someone gets hit with a folding chair. Rice doing a little chirping as the two combatants, well, now 3 people going to the bench, to the penalty box, 2 of them wearing green.
Yeah, that seems odd that...
Oh, my mistake. I'm sorry. Ruel was already in there. There's 9 seconds remaining on Louis' penalty. Troy Carson got sent to the box along with Camden Badger for Gilmour.
Yeah, I seem to forget about that too.
All right. So offsetting penalties means Rice will be on the PK for another 5 seconds. Gilmour's going to have one more rush at this. Maybe not. Valenta with quick feet getting out to that point. He and Utenin, 2 very fast skaters, ended up getting it out of the zone. All right. The penalty's over for Rice. Teams are 5 aside. Olivas is out with Utenin and Valenta. As Coach Dennis trying to get some offense generated. Gilmour can't make it through the neutral zone. Those are 3 talented players out there for Rice, but holy cow, the puck pinballs right in on Ferland somehow, and Utenin taking exception. That's Nathan Dowling again. Utenin doing a little punching and scrapping of his own, and now it looks like Hallam Shea is getting either kicked out of the game or sent to the box. To the box he goes.
I'm not too sure what's going on there.
Utenin came up swinging, and Shea ends up sitting. Well, I don't know if that made it up into the microphones, but Troy Carson has just been kicked out of the game.
That was definitely not PG, so.
That was not PG. Troy Carson had an opinion about the referee's call, AJ.
Yeah, I don't disagree with it, but you got to choose your words carefully.
I'm guessing he chose his words precisely as he wanted to, and that ends the evening for Mr. Carson.
Yeah, the scorekeeper seems a little confused with what's going on, too, because he seems to think it's a 2-minute penalty.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what the penalty situation is, but there are none on the board. So we're going to skate 5 aside. 4:09 remaining in the game, and it's getting chippy out there. DeBlois taking off his feet. Lamberg tries to pick up for him, and does. Nice job by Lamberg to get that puck free. It goes to Utenin stick. He and Lamberg coming in wide left. Big Bars picks up that puck behind the net, and it's smacked back by Thies. I think that's Thies. That may be Van Mullen, and it goes in. It is Van Mullen, and a one-timer from behind the net goes in. Rice is within 2.
Troy Carson's shenanigans seems to have sparked some life into Rice here as Van Mullen gets his, I believe, 2nd goal of the season here.
Van Mullen rang it off the pipe and in, as Rice has come back from a 5-1 deficit to make it 5-3. And, AJ, there's some time left.
Oh, there's a lot of time left. Get a quick goal here, and you got lots of time to score another one.
Utenin comes out to center the line of Lambrick, and I think Valenta's on the far side. It's not. It's Gagne. So Gagne, Utenin, and Lamberg up front. We got Shidlovsky and Altillo on the blue line. Oh, Shidlovsky just had his foot ripped out from under him, and Utenin is taking up for his teammate. I tell you what, number 15, Brandon Palusek, he ripped one of Shidlovsky's feet out. I can't believe the ref didn't see that, AJ.
Well, looking at the game, it seems like the refs have missed a lot, and it's just one of many. I really hope they don't go watch this replay because they will not be happy.
Boy, that was right in the middle of the ice. Utenin leaning in for the face-off, 3:35 remaining. Wins it to Shidlovsky, who put it up goaltender. Gagne tried to follow up. Altillo throws it wide. Lamberg picks it up in the corner, sends it to Utanen. Utanen got met immediately by one of the boys in white, and now, I think that might have been tipped by Rice. It doesn't matter. It was on net anyway. Wouldn't have been icing, but Lamberg runs back to pick it up, has his pocket picked, and Lamberg's going to the box for a trip. Boy, he saw that one.
Yeah, he did. I don't disagree it was a trip. It was a little soft late in the game here, but definitely a trip.
3:12 remaining, and Rice finds themselves at a remarkable disadvantage, being a man down for 2 minutes and down 2 goals.
Yeah, the good news is this Rice penalty kill has definitely pulled through in times like this. If you look back to the game on homecoming night, Rice scored, I believe, 2 or 3 penalty kill goals and ended up winning that game.
DeBlois sent it out all the way to the blue line. The Lancers kept it in. Now they're working to the far side. Penalty kill for the boys in green. We got Valenta, DeBlois, Van Mullen, and Louis Ruel.
Wow, after that second period, Furland has definitely been sharp.
Furland has been sharp in this period for sure, yes.
Stopping a flurry of shots, and, he seems to be seeing the puck really well again.
Furland was not unsharp in the second. The defense let him down on a few. He's played a good game. Valenta near side trying to get that puck out of the zone. Nice job by the Lancers to keep it in. Tried to hit slot man, split everybody. It bounces out of the zone. A break for Rice. Shidlovsky off the bench with Altillo. Shidlovsky trying to put a man on his wallet. Tell you what, the Lancers are just big and strong. Shidlovsky's not a big man, but he definitely laid a hit. Into the goalie, Furland kicks it wide into the land of Altillo. Altillo doing battle with another one of the big boys from Gilmour, and they get it out to the far point. D to the near point, off of Valenta. Valenta now grabs the puck and slaps it out. Hard-nosed play by Valenta. Utanen and Gagne are off the bench and onto the ice. Shidlovsky behind the net picks up the puck, falls down but gets it out. Into the neutral zone, Gilmour picks it up. Altillo was going for the hit, didn't see that the puck went right past his stick. Now the Lancers have control. Can't get it past Utanen. Utanen knocks it down. Gilmour chases it down. They've got it working outside, high slot near side into Furland's chest, and a cover for a stoppage.
That was a great stop right there, sliding across the crease, and there's a minute and a half left for Rice to make something happen.
1:32 remaining, as AJ mentioned. 21 seconds left in the penalty kill. 5-3 Gilmour, but the third period, the ice is tilted in favor of the Knights. Gilmour wins the draw. They're down to 18 seconds to make something happen. That pass flew wide. Utanen took care of the rest. All the way down it goes. Gagne giving chase. Bars, the big goaltender, slaps it into the neutral zone. Gilmour trying to work the breakout. Got past Van Mullen, but thank goodness Hunter Fedorov was offside.
Yeah, just a step there, and that's how quick hockey can be.
3 seconds to go, and Rice will have successfully killed off this power play. See if they can make it 5-4, and then it becomes interesting.
Yeah, I can imagine that Coach Vickers will want to pull the goalie soon and, see what happens.
Callum Shea opening the door for his teammate. Lamberg steps back onto the ice, and teams are 5 aside. Van Mullen handles to the middle of the ice. Here comes the breakout. Near side to Utanen. He's got Lamberg going to the net, and Utanen scores! Now Utanen to Lamberg to the back of the net. 5-4.
The Finnish connection pulling through right there, and it's a 5-4 game.
Holy cow, Utanen streaked down the near wall. Lamberg broke to the net, and the pass was right on his stick.
Another here, and it's a tie game.
Another Finnish connection, AJ.
Yeah, that's a great pass from 20 this time over to two-stick, and roles reversed right there.
Rice wishes they had a couple of those Gilmour goals back, because this could be a whole different game. Down 5-1 at the beginning of the period. Rice has scored 3 unanswered, and they pull the goaltender. Furland is on the bench. To the net! Oh, I thought that was in! It caromed off the post! Oh, AJ! Oh, no!
Oh, that one made my heart skip a beat. Wow.
The Gilmour goaltender,
Well, he's thankful that that post was right there.
his body language is saying, woo. 34 seconds remaining. 6 on 5. Empty net on Rice's end. Utanen leans in. Gilmour won that draw. DeBlois got hammered. Van Mullen picks it up. Olivas to his right. He shoots in deep. 24 seconds remaining. Rice picks up the puck. Everybody assembling. Utanen has Olivas in front again. Utanen wrap around. Olivas knocks it down, but it's whipped out by Bars. DeBlois put it in on Bars. That hit somebody en route, and then it goes out. That's probably going to do it. 5 seconds left. Lamberg trying to do something. Throws it in on net, and it harmlessly hits Bars' glove. Man, AJ, they lost the game, but this was a heck of a game for Rice from an emotional standpoint.
Yeah, well, they really persevered there through the second period, and you know what? It's definitely one to build on for tomorrow with all the momentum they've got through the third period there, and they shouldn't hang their heads. I mean, obviously won't be happy about it with the second period that they had, but always another game.
Gilmour has rolled over the competition. They almost rolled over Rice, but Rice clawed their way back. Good third period.
Yeah, well, that was a good game.
Well, join us again tomorrow morning. Do you have any idea when you play tomorrow?
I believe it's at 8:20.
8:20 Eastern Time, where AJ and I will bring you the final game of the MPHL opening weekend against Lake Forest Academy. I'm not sure I'm going to know what their team name is going to be by then, but until then, this is Dr. Steve for AJ Lichterman saying thanks for watching and listening to Rice Knights Hockey.